Easy button. Boop. That was easy.
Bing, 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 bing,
Hello,
bing.
everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Geek. I am Aaron the Mechanic.
And I am Dr. Googzilla.
And Googs, do you ever have one? Have you ever seen one of those easy buttons? It's like a red button about this big, and then you click it, and it goes, "That was easy. That was easy." Have you seen one of
I have
those?
seen those. Have you seen the ones where you could like train a cat or a dog? It's a series of words.
Yes, it's the best. Anyway, Xavier has one of those "That was easy" buttons, and it's. I loved the button. It was funny for about the first 5 times, and then he
I was
was
gonna
about
say,
two.
how long until you took the batteries out of the button?
Oh, that thing got lost on top of the fridge pretty quick.
Oh no! I hear it happens though quite frequently with those. So
Yeah. Oh goodness. Anyway, how was Free Comic Book Day?
free comic book day was a a blast. It's nice to see just a comic book shop just jam packed with people. Coming for the free comics, but then venturing out into the rest of the shop to see. It was nice to hear people be like, "Oh, wow, okay, yeah, I haven't been to this shop," and like being floored by it and being like, hopefully, oh, come on back, you know, comics all the time here. But it was great
This
to
may be Free Comic Book Day, but there are other days you can still
that
buy comics, right?
yeah, this store is open a lot. So, but yeah, it was also great to meet with people, a couple returning people from last year who had adopted monsters. They're interested in my new breed of monsters, the nightmares. So and so
The next
it
go
was good.
around.
It was good. It was, but by the end of the day, you're just kind of like, all right, all right, woo, okay. But hopefully, did you go out for free comic day? Get your free comics or no?
Yeah, we did. We went to Dragon's Lair.
Oh,
So,
nice. Your old haunt.
oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Ooh, bless you.
Yeah, old stomping grounds. So still great. It's so fun. Xavier loves comics now, so he's like at that phase where I mean, not
Excellent.
just a phase, but it's at that he's at that phase where he's like getting really into them, which is awesome. Because like
It's it's
that's
never
what
just
it's
a
not a
phase.
phase. You don't outgrow it, but he's like in the phase where he's finally into it. So
Nice.
doesn't mean he grow out of that phase. You stay in that phase. You just
Hey,
get it.
whatever gets kids reading more.
That's right. I told you it's my gateway drug.
There you go.
That's how it goes. Um,
Perfect.
let's see. Well, we've got some news. Unless you have anything else, any other recaps from the weekend you wanted to share.
I did see the Thunderbolts, but I guess we could talk about that
Did
later.
you? That was gonna be one of the things I was gonna mention because it
All right.
apparently has got a solid like 76 million on opening. So
And I don't think I've read a bad thing about it. There's always like one or
how was
two
it? You
people
gotta
that
tell us.
just don't like anything. I loved it. It felt like see I don't want to say like old school MCU, but it was far
Right.
more it was more character, like there's more, you got to know the characters more, which is always the best
Character
part of it.
development, what we
Yeah,
want.
it wasn't just like, oh, here's the next like world ending thing that's gonna tie into this, but then you should have seen this. I mean, yeah, it helps if you
But
knew
you
like
don't
who
care
the
about them because you don't even know them.
yeah, exactly. You're just kind of like, who's that? What's that? But it's like they have a good. It's like Stanley said, treat every comic book like it's their first comic. So they just kind of like little like bits and pieces like, oh, I'm this guy. Remember when this they got that out of the way. And then like this, they introduced the Sentry, and then you got to find out what the asterisks mean. I mean, I could yeah I'm not spoiling for anybody because if you've looked online, they've changed they've changed all the advertising for the Thunderbolts. But yeah,
They did.
there's a great video of Sebastian Stan, aka Bucky, aka the Winter Soldier, going around like downtown. I think it's LA, like putting up new posters over their old posters. It's all the Winter Soldier posters, but
Yeah.
where it said Thunderbolts, you can see the big tear, and it says the New Avengers.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And
I
also,
love
if you haven't seen it yet, there are two after credit scenes. That one at the end. I mean,
and then
it's really
stay put so you see the
stay
second
put.
one at
It's
the
above
end.
again. It amazes me when I'm in a theater watching a Marvel movie and people start leaving. You're just like, do you not know where you are, folks? Come on.
Yeah, there's got to be at least a second or a third ending. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Rick said
But
X will be 20 years old looking for his cum. That's right. He better be. He had better be. I will not even be mad.
between Uncle Googzilla and Rick, I'm pretty sure he'll be set for comics if he needs any.
Right. That's right. He has no choice.
Yeah, he really has no choice at this point.
Um. Okay, so there are things that make me feel old, and one of them is when they start remaking your shows or your movies or whatever.
Oh, you don't like that? Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. What is it? What is
Yeah.
it?
So I know what you did last summer is going to
That's
be released
right.
July 18th, and it's like, but what? Like, is that old?
Oh, it is. It is. Deal with it. I
Yeah.
saw that too. I was like, oh wow. But apparently they got like Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt like back. I think the only one they didn't get is Sarah Michelle Gellar, which is
Yeah.
weird because she's married to Freddie Prinze Jr. You think she just would have tagged along?
She's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. But yeah, that just shocked me. I was like, it does look, yeah, it looks so gory. I was watching, actually, when I was talking to Rick on the phone, I was watching, I was multitasking and watching part of that. And oh my gosh, it looks pretty gory. So not for Xavier, not for Quentin, but well,
Not yet.
not yet. Hello, good to see you.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hello, hello. Other news.
What other
So
news?
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are going to be starring in a film. Um, oh, and it's going to be a romantic thriller, and it froze. So I don't remember the name of it, but give me a minute and I will. They first of all in the 90s they had Speed that they worked on together, and then also The Lake House,
I
which
was
was
gonna say,
like
don't forget the lake house.
yeah, the everybody's favorite favorite romantic movie.
The
Um,
lake house.
yeah, The Lake House. The Speed reunion, because also it's also got the same producer who did Speed as well. So
Oh wow.
it's untitled. It's not even titled yet, so that wasn't just my rebooting computer.
You got you
Um,
got you got off easy there. All right.
I did, but it's going to be it looks like Amazon thriller, so they're going to be the gang is back together again.
Do you see Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, the Bill and Ted? They're like on Broadway doing like Waiting for Godot. I'm like,
No,
okay, I kind of want to see that. It's Bill and Ted doing,
I love
live
that.
theater.
I absolutely love that idea.
Yeah.
That would fit. No, that's pretty funny. I did tell you the name of my Nissan Rogue, right? And then of course that's Liam Neeson. Well, I also named my Telluride.
Okay, what is it?
It is Keanu Reeves.
Nice. I have a Chevy I have a Chevy Cruze. I can call it, Speed 2 cruise control.
It took me a minute. I was like, wait, crap, gotta remember what the name is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. The first trailer for The Unholy Trinity, starring Pierce Brosnan, Samuel L. Jackson, Brandon Lazard. Is that right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I never said his name out loud, apparently. I just learned. And theaters, it's June 13th, so it's coming up. 1 month and 1 week.
Awesome.
Um,
Gotta love the Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan and Samuel L. Jackson. Now that is a team up.
yeah, no joke. Let's see. Last two pieces of news that I've got, and you may have something too, but um, the Mandy Moore is going to be in an upcoming comedy called The Breadwinner. Um, the person who did the Weird Al Yankovic story is also
Oh God.
directing this feature as well. Did you watch that? Was it good?
Yes, is crazy.
I've not seen it. Um, oh, Daniel Radcliffe, when he was being interviewed, apparently Weird Al had told him he saw an interview of Daniel Radcliffe singing like some crazy thing that he does, and like
Mhm.
Weird Al's like, this kid gets it, he gets it. So like there was like no question of
Oh, it's insane.
who should play.
He did such a great job. It's such a crazy like
Is he?
mock biography pick.
I love it. Okay, I have
Oh,
to check.
that's right. Ruth Buzzy. Let's talk about some comedy. Ruth Buzzy from Rona Martin's Laughing,
Oh
old
yeah.
school. She sadly passed. But also speaking of comedy, I just watched the Mark Twain Awards for Conan O'Brien, and if you have Netflix, check that out. I was laughing constantly.
Oh,
Like the
I love
comedians they got there to honor him, it was just glorious. It's just yeah, just watch it. You want to? It's good, like hour and 20 minutes. But it's just nonstop. So
make
check
them
that
laugh.
out.
Make them laugh. Everybody needs a good laugh now and again. Now and again.
Indeed.
Okay, last piece of news. I guess Netflix is going to be doing Little House on the Prairie, and they have now found their Laura, who's going to be Alice Halsey, I guess her name. Here, I should show the picture real quick.
Hey, Marilyn.
Hello, hello, Marilyn. Wait, let's hopefully I can present this. Share my screen. There we go. They
Oh,
are. That's
all
who it
right.
is. Yeah.
I
So
have no idea who she is, but
me neither, but
I remember watching the old school Little House on Prairie on TV. Is
yeah,
one of those things like
same.
my older sister would watch, and I'd just be like, okay, I'll watch. I think it was either on before or after the A Team, so it was one of those things.
You gotta get your bonnet and get ready to watch. I had a I almost said My Little Pony on the Prairie, which is not
That's a crossover that I think should happen.
My Little Pony on the Prairie. Oh my gosh! But I used to have this little house on. I still want to say My Little House on the Prairie. I can't. Anyway, Little House on the Prairie. I had
Hmm.
this dress and a bonnet, and apparently I wanted to wear it like every day to school, like every day. So my mom would sometimes watch it just so I could wear it to school.
That was
And
your
I'm
easy
sure
button.
I wore it
Your
with,
mom hit it on top of the refrigerator after a
yeah,
while.
that
Listen,
was easy.
you can't be Laura Ingalls again today. You got to.
That was
We're
easy.
starting to talk. We're starting to get letters from from the principal.
Your daughter has worn the same outfit for
Is everything
all years.
okay at home? Is every We just want to know. Aaron is wearing the same. uh, We don't mind that it's a bonnet and a gingham
But
dress,
we
but
think she might have dysentery. So
keep talking about Nelly.
somebody, why is she churning butter at home? Oh no. Well, we've got some comics, so don't forget to like, comment, and share. We want your friend to be our friend to be your friend. One big happy family. And yeah, you got. Oh, that was just so perfect, Googs. Good segue into
I
some
try. Hey
comics.
Scott. Okay,
Hello,
let's see.
Scott.
I needed one graphic tonight because
Do you want me to share?
I forgot to grab this on the way out of the shop.
Let me grab a share screen. Just
But
one.
this week we've got a brand new Star Wars #1. All right, brand new series. As you know, when Star Wars came back to Marvel, the first series, it took place between Empire. No, it took place between Star Wars and Empire, the first movie, and kind of filling in gaps. And then the second one took place, the second volume after that, it ran for 50 issues. And then they did a second volume, which was between Empire and Jedi. So this now takes place after Jedi. So it's the first new stories that will, I guess, they're going to eventually bridge the gap between the original trilogy and what happens in the sequel trilogy. But this takes place right after, the rebuilding the Republic, the new Republic is being built. So you got Luke going off, got to figure out what he's going to do with the Jedi's, and then Leia thrust into a leadership role, and then I believe Han's got a mission out there for might be a bit more unsavory than others, but a perfect Han Solo mission. So if you're a Star Wars fan, it's also got Phil Noto. He did the artwork on the cover. He also did the artwork on the inside, so it's got really solid art. I'm looking forward to it. It's already sold out at Diamond, and it comes out tomorrow. So guaranteed, there's going
Wow.
to be a second print of this. I believe the last couple went to like third, fourth prints. I think the first time like Star Wars, they left Dark Horse and came back to Marvel. That thing went to I think about 7 or 8 printings. So that #1. So check this out if you're a Star Wars fan. I mean, we just passed May the 4th. hopefully he had a good May the 4th.
That's
Aaron,
right.
did you have a good May the 4th? It was
I
that May the
did.
4th was also free comic book day.
I did. And then there was a really funny but I forgot to post about May 4th. So then on the 5th, there was a funny meme that I saw about like stormtroopers that were like,
Mhm.
you know, happy, May the 4th be with you. And they're like, you missed it. It's the 5th. So I did
I was
post
like,
that.
Revenge is the 6th. Actually,
Yeah,
no, Free
that's
Comic Day was
it.
the 3rd. Star Wars Day was 4th, which was the Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, what was I doing? You know what I should do? I need to
Yeah.
change our name of this week's episode to Revenge of the Sixth.
I think it was
Gotta do
last
it.
year where Free Comic Day was also May the 4th.
I
That was
think you're
fun.
right. If not, let's just believe it.
If you believe it, we achieve it. All
All right.
right. Also from Marvel. Okay, seeing as how we had the big reveal last issue in All New Venom number 5. Here we go. All New Venom number 6. As you can see, New Venom is Mary Jane Watson Parker. All
Whoa.
right, and as the Spidey fans know, Mary Jane and Venom's relationship is let's just say rocky from the start. Like his first appearance in the last 2 pages of Amazing Spider-Man 298 299, he basically scars Mary Jane for life. So much so that she makes Peter burn the black costume that he was wearing instead, and that's when he went back to the original red and blues in the good old ASM 300 and 301. But here we learn how is it possible that Mary Jane is Venom, and why is she Venom when it's basically like talk about trauma, you know. But check this out if you're a Venom fan, a Mary Jane fan, or just want to find out what's going on. So check that out. This is All New Venom number 6. All right, then I got a bunch of cool indie books. Well,
Ooh.
Dark Horse and Image. So okay, let's see. Let's see. First I'll go with okay, Los Monstros. All right.
Whoa,
Imagine if
that
you
is
will.
cool looking.
Yeah, it's at the Tony Harris cover. This is the cover B, folks. If you're looking, this is the Tony Harris cover. If you like this cover, Tony Harris, he's just an amazing artist. Look him up. Uh, but this book, Los Monstros, imagine it's the 1950s, and there's one city that is nothing but old school monsters, and you have a detective that's a werewolf, and the police department has their night crew is vampires, and so you got Detective Werewolf. That's not his name, but he is a werewolf. Is hot on a case. The artwork on the inside is killer. I love the idea of like 1950s, like like noir monster like detectives and stuff. So check this out. Los Monstros from Dark Horse Comics out tomorrow. And then let's see from Image, we got Free Planet. If you like some nice sci-fi, this is about the first free planet for humanity has been won in a war for freedom and independence, as often freedom is won. But now it's basically just like, okay, they're free. What now? How do you set up this free planet? Well, there's also like evil organizations out to like take advantage of the situation. So it's they're learning how to be free, and then they got to learn how to keep their freedom. Free Planet, I believe. Even I think Robert Kirkman said to like read this in a nice chair, nice lighting, and just enjoy it. I'm
Little
looking forward
Dak.
to I'm looking
Get a
forward to
nice
reading
read
that.
going.
All right. Now another sci-fi, like if you like sci-fi with redheads and big guns, here we go. Blood and Thunder.
I feel like that's a genre.
It is. There is a genre. I just read it. I can't pronounce this character's name. Okay, Bounty Hunter, Akeldamo, Bloodso. Okay, so it's basically like she's the best there is at what she does, and what she does is bounty hunting through the galaxy. She also has a talking gun named Thunder, so I'm quite interested in this. Again, the artwork in this is great. I love a good sci-fi action adventure. She's a she, female redhead space bounty hunter
Talking
action
gun. What else do you?
talking gun. I mean, really, that really should just be the tagline. So if you love your sci-fi, there you go. Blood and Thunder. Someone mentioned redheads. We got this. I got Mary Jane as Venom. The ginger is strong this week in comics. But that's all I got for stuff I think is something where it's just like, go get these. But always remember, go to your local comic shop, especially, I mean, it is the week after Free Comic Book Day, but go in there anyway for the new books. See, comic shops probably restocking their back issues. But there's always a ton of other stuff out that I can't get to. But you go ahead, check it out, go in there, say hi to your comic guy, support your brick and mortals, or brick and mortals, support your brick and mortals, support your brick and mortars. That should be the new
I'll
name
take
now.
it.
Brick and mortals. If you got a
Those
trustworthy
immortals.
online guy, by all means. But they won't keep making good comics if you're not buying the good comics. So that's
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 fair.
that's that's what I got to say about that. But that's
It's
all
one
I
of
got.
those things I like to like hold tangible. Like I like a
Oh
good,
yeah,
you know.
I cannot read on my iPad. It's I gotta have I get my old man spectacles out so I can read the funny
Read.
books.
Uh, I will say if I do have something like either like Audible or like on my phone that I'm reading or whatever, like I usually like to buy a physical copy still. Like I
Speaking of
gotta
like
have
cool,
physical
speaking of
stuff.
Audible stuff, DC has. Hold on, let me check my phone. It's very but it's a podcast they're doing. I'm not shilling for it. It's just great. Where is it? Oh, okay. It's called DC High Volume. It's a Batman, and they did. It's like a radio play. It's like got special effects. They're reading,
That's
and the
fun.
first one they did was a 4 part. It was Batman Year One, the classic tale by Frank Miller, and I'm gonna destroy his name, David Magsuri. Year One, and they're in they're a couple episodes into the Long Halloween. That was the Jeff Loeb Tim Sale like 12 issue just great story. But it's like if you like listening to like a radio play, check that out. I stumbled upon it. I was like, oh
That's
sweet.
fun.
I'm like, oh, Year One, and then like Long Halloween. Like it's great to like drive in your car. It's like reading a comic, but you can drive while you're doing it.
That's so awesome. Other podcasts or things to go watch, listen to. Check out Voodoo Lily on Twitch. If you are into horror, she does an awesome show on Saturdays where we honestly, it's like hours long. You just hang out, hear the new horror stuff that's going on, games, comics, shows, all of that stuff. But mostly it's like the community there, just everyone talking and stuff is super fun. So check it out.
Awesome.
Ooh, Star Wars New Hope radio drama. It's amazing. Okay, I'll have to check that out. That sounds
Oh,
fun.
you've never heard of those?
No, 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 I have not. I like this vibe. I like it. Googs, shameless plugs.
Shameless plugs. I'm just I'm in between conventions right now, but I am hard at work on a few things that don't worry, everybody will know I'm working on a Kickstarter, but in the meantime, I'm just drawing more monsters and doing more illustration gigs to keep the lights on. But if you want, check out the Art of Chris Gugliotti page. Also, check out if you don't have a nice local comic shop, check out Gamma Base Auctions on Facebook. We sell new books, old books, all kinds of books. But how many times can I say but
But
that's my killing time, like my
have you
subconscious killing time thing.
have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
Oh yeah.
There's an episode where Robin is on the air, because she's a news reporter.
Oh, that's right.
The drinking game of anytime she said they would have to take a drink, and then she found out about the game, and so then she starts but.
Oh wow, I remember that. I missed that show. It
I
was good.
know, it's so good. So good.
I miss sitcoms of 24 episodes a year.
So good. Yeah, it was great. And it's one that you can always go back and watch. I do wish they hadn't have like tried to there's like I think 2 seasons or 1 season that's kind of like a filler season. So they kind of dragged on. But I still love it because I didn't mind having a little extra time with our friends.
Oh yeah.
Our
Speaking of cool TV and Star Wars, the third arc of Andor is tonight. Supposedly, this is when we get to see him meet up with K2SO, the robot from Rogue One. So
Oh,
I'm looking forward to that. Also, there's a brand new animated. It's Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. It's 6 episodes, 3 different stories. The first one involves Asajj Ventress. She was the very pale skinned bald. She was the apprentice of Count Dooku. You know,
oh yeah.
she didn't die. So if you watched Bad Batch, you know that she is very much alive. And so it follows her for 3 episodes, and then the last 3 episodes are all about. It's basically the origin of Cad Bane, everybody's favorite blue-skinned Clint Eastwood in space. But check those out if you're a Star Wars fan. But I cannot wait for Andor. We got these 3 episodes tonight, and the next week is going to be the last 3 episodes, and I, it's just peak Star Wars. I don't want it to go away.
That's right. I
I
know.
want to
That's
go
the
away.
hard part. It's like you don't want it to go away, but you want it to be done right. So it's like a tough. It's a,
Yeah,
it's a, it's a
because
hard
Andor has
place.
done so good.
Yeah.
Like
I
they could
love
have
and hated
easily
the last
dragged it out for
episode.
12 weeks, but they were just like, nope, here we go. At least we're getting like juicy arcs. And then in between each arc, a year passes.
Yeah, this is the truth. Loved and hate the last episode of How I Met Your Mother. Isn't
Yeah.
that the truth? Barney was also great, by the way. Any other shameless plugs or things you want to cover before we log off for the night?
No, how about you?
I think that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. But we love spending time with you. We will see you live at 6:25 Central Time.
All right,
And
trifecta
then
time, quadfecta time.
Yeah, quadfecta. Maybe start with the sadness this
There
time.
we
No,
go. We're gonna start with the
start.
rain.
It did rain a lot here, by the way. Like now it's sunny,
It has
but
been rain. This isn't even an effect. This is real rain.
this is
All
really.
right.
You just walked outside real quick. See?
Yep. All right. There we go. Come on.
Come on,
All
turn.
right. Mm-mm.
Ooh, and some confetti.
Yeah, and then we'll end it with love,
End
folks.
it
Take
with
it
love.
easy.
Thank you all.
Have a
We will
good week.
see you next week.
Bye.
Enjoy your week. Bye bye.